gasoline, ibuprofen, Gatorade, and nicotine. It's a vicious circle, spin around and round. It's a kind of combination, put you 6 feet down. In a pearl snap shirt, I'm spitting out blood in the Texas dirt. This ain't no kind of living, well man with sense, but I ain't never been accused of watching on a fence. I'd rather ride on lightning than bleed into the night. So won't you open up the gate and I'ma see you on the other side, 'cause I'm a cowboy. Some dusty chaps, $48 and a Stetson hat. But there's 2 more rounds of rank bulls to ride, and I'll be worth a lot more when I leave tonight. But it ain't about money, it comes from deep inside. So won't you open up the gate and I'ma see you on the other side, 'cause I'm a cowboy. Got a few from bulls and 2 or 3 from bars, but that's the price I pay for fighting through the pain. They ain't never been a pussy, make the Hall of Fame, come on. They ain't Jim Sharp, I ain't Chris Ledoux, I'm just a Carolina kid with an attitude. It was born to rock, born to ride, born to raise hell on a Friday night. I'd rather ride on lightning than bleed into the night. So go and open up the gate and I'ma see you on the other side, 'cause I'm a cowboy. Yeah, I'm a cowboy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the program, it is Championship Night here at the Volusia Speedway Park. My name is Matt Bailey, and joining me in just a moment's time will be our co-commentator and producer for tonight, Mr. Brett Wheeler. And well, ladies and gentlemen, this is what it all comes down to. to crown our 360 wing sprint car champion for the Schultzie as well, a 360 wing sprint car series. And well, we come to Volusia, one of the coolest tracks on the iRacing calendar. And tonight we're going to see some pretty fast lap times in qualifying. Hopefully everyone is enjoying their Monday, wherever you are in Australia, and Sunday across the world. Also including America too, I guess. Well, race fans, hot laps are done. We're going to go qualifying. Oh, sorry, that was qualifying. We're going to go into heat racing action. And Dylan Yeager goes quick time with a 13.191. Then go back to Evan C. Aiden Beeline, Logan Rumsey, Blake Majulis, Mike Augustine in position number 6. Mason Hannigan, Chase Wolf, Vinny Sansone, and Joe Howe to round out your top 10. Heat race number 1 about to line up on the grid. And, well, here we go. It's going to be Dylan Yeager off the pole position. The Team Vigilante Racing Tac 3 defense number 48 off position 1 to his outside. From Manchester, Pennsylvania will be the Slick Sim Sports number 41 of Logan Rumsey. I think he's still cleaning up his mess. That's all right. Position number 3 with a 1X. The Mini Hurricane of Mason Hannigan to his outside. Car number 43, that is Joe Howe. Peter Christensen will line up out of position number 5 in car 33. JP Schreider will line up out of position number 6. Brody Brown will line up the 34 car from position number 7 with Dakota Kuhn in the 95 from position number 8. You're back to Ethan Toder in the 23 team, position number 9, and Kyle Rozek in the 602. From Milwaukee will start from position number 10. Heat race number 1 on the racetrack. 8 laps is the distance. The pace car will be getting set to pull off the speedway. Let's see what happens. We've got a few pros in here for tonight. You got Logan Rumsey, Dylan Yeager on the front row. This is going to be a belter. Heat race number 1. 8 laps is the distance. Here at the Volusia Speedway Park on Championship Night. 360 wing sprint cars. Heat race 1 is green. Good even start for the top 2. Yeager leads him down to 1 and 2 though. Here comes Rumsey to the inside. Down the back straight to turns 3 and 4. Logan Rumsey will lead the opening lap in heat race number 1. Down to 1 and 2 they go once again. 1 in the books, 7 to go. Rumsey on the top side of the speedway. And then you got Dylan Yeager there on the inside of the speedway in car number 48. Here comes the Mini Hurricane of Mason Hannigan right now. The 1X machine looking to the outside of the speedway. Joe Howe to his inside right now in car number 43. Down the back straight they run this time. By to turns number 3 and 4. Heat race number 1. We're now 3 laps in the books. 5 to go. Into 1 and 2. Rumsey. And well, he's got a good commanding lead at the moment. The 6 Sim Sports number 41. Down the main straight they run now. 4 down, 4 to go. In heat race number 1, down to 1 and 2, Yeager and Rumsey we are watching on screen. Dylan Yeager in the 2nd position, the orange and white. Team Vigilante Racing, Tac 3 Defense, Bighorn Taxidermy number 48. This guy's been having a monumental run in the World of Outlaws. NOS entering Sprint Car iRacing Pro Championship. Good to see him on the front page of iRacing this week too. On the new and formed iRacing UI. First caution of the night is on the speedway. We are yellow with 2 laps to go in heat race number 1. And this will come courtesy as we pull up our UltimateDirtTV instant replay. Looks like it may have been Joe Howe and Mason Hannigan there on screen. Howe went for a slider, and yep, there it is. Hannigan finds the outside concrete wall in turn number 3. And unfortunately, that is what has brought on the caution lights in heat race number 1. We'll go back to 3 laps to go. So we'll go back to the last recorded lap. Your race leader is Logan Rumsey. This is going to come down to the last lap here at Volusia Speedway Park, race fans. And tonight is going to be a cracker. We hope everyone is going to enjoy the action. 360 wing sprint cars on the program right now. And then coming up later on tonight, we have the Miller Family Trucking Super Late Model Series. As we come back to Volusia for that one. It's going to be a cracking show. Hopefully everyone will enjoy the action across the board. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So Logan Rumsey is your race leader, the Slick Sim Sports number 41 machine. Then you're back to Dylan Yeager. Then you got JP Strider in the Wyobi Sim Sports number 15 machine. Good looking race car out on the speedway for JP Schroeder. Good to have him in the field for tonight. We're set for a restart in heat race number 1. We'll have 2 laps left to go. As the green flag will fly, Pacecraft to the infield and Logan Rumsey jumps on the gas. Out of turn number 4, down to 1 and 2 they go. Rumsey through turns 1 and 2 like a rocket ship. We are caution once again on the speedway. Within a lap. This is not what we want here tonight in heat race number 1. And let's see what's going to happen with this one. Looks like Kyle Rozak. It could have been in the 602 car. He's now back in the pit area. As the UltimateDirtTV instant replay comes up onto your screen. And looks like that is battling for minor placings. Yes, there it is. Oh, it was close. It was Kyle Rozak. Went upside down on the back chute. So, unfortunately, caution flag. Once again, we'll go back to 3 laps to go in heat race number 1. Good to see these guys out on the speedway for tonight as well, race fans. Hopefully, everyone is going to enjoy the action here tonight at the Volusia Speedway Park. Heat race number 1. He's going to get set to wrap up here very shortly. Put your picks in the comments. Who's going to take out heat race number 1? Will it be Logan Rumsey or will it be Dylan Yeager? Can he come back for a victory this week? And I'll tell you what, race fans, it'll be cool to see if Yeager can back up the win after taking out the 360 wing sprint cars at Charlotte last week. Ran the bottom side like a boss. Did the Team Vigilante Racing Tactory Defense, Bighorn Taxidermy number 48. Hails all the way from Hamilton, New Jersey. Does Dylan Yeager, pretty cool young fellow. Very well spoken as well in the 48 machine. Then you go back to Dakota Kuhn in the 95. Mason Hannigan is one to watch as well. Race fans, we know he's not having the run that he wanted so far in heat race number 1 in that all-red number 1X machine. Love has had a go, actually, at the Pro Series, has Mason Hannigan. And hopefully he can get up towards the front of the pack here tonight in 360 wing sprint car competition. Don't forget to tune into tomorrow's racing events, race fans, here on the World of Thunder Esports League. We go back to green though, here for heat race number 1, and Logan Rumsey gets back on the gas, down to 1 and 2 they go. Through turns 1 and 2, down the back, straight away into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Dylan Yeager. Yeager through the middle, 1 lap to go in heat race number 1. Down to 1 and 2 they go once again. Yeager is right there. Contact between the top 2. Into turn number 3 and 4. Dylan Yeager with the last minute slide job. Oh no, looks like Logan Rumsey's run out of fuel in the 41 car, but Dylan Yeager will take the win in heat race number 1. Your results currently unofficial. We'll take a look at your official results for heat race number 1. Coming up onto the screen. There it is, Dylan Yeager over JP Schroeder. Dakota Kuhn will come home 3rd. Mason Hannigan 4th. Brody Brown. Then you go back to Peter Christensen. Then you go back to Joe Howe, Ethan Taylor, Logan Rumsey, and Kyle Rozak. Looks like, not sure if he's ready to join us, is our co-commentator and producer for tonight, Brett Wheeler. Brett, mate, welcome to Volusia.
Yeah, thanks. It would be nice if I wasn't all sticky, but not for those reasons. Anyhow, heat number 2, Evan C lines up alongside the 127 entry of Blake Majulis from position number 2.
Chase Wolf will line up the his machine out of position number 3 with Mason Inman in the 7 from position number 4.
Scott Bittinger rolls off from position number 5 to his outside from Sherwood, Ohio. Driving the Black Diamond Motorsports number 91 machine, Ernie Williams Jr.
Zay Walters for Wide Open Motorsports will start the 31 car from position number 7. And from Albuquerque, New Mexico, drives the Kenneth Payne Racing number 100. That is Kenneth Payne from position number 8.
Then we go back to Tyler Olsen from position number 9, and Darren Hall will start out of position number 10 as we get set for heat race number 2. What a front row this is. Matt Evans alongside Blake Majulis.
I tell you what, mate, it's going to be a cracker. We saw a good one in heat race number 1. We go green. They want to turn number 4, but green flag drops for heat 2. And down to 1 and 2, they go for the first time. And Evans sees your early race leader down the back straight for the first time.
And Majulis runs a 127 machine into position number 2, into turn number 3 and 4. Then you go back to Wolf and Mason in it. That runs out your top 4 drivers. Top 4 at the moment will be the transfer positions. Evans continuing to lead the way for the Majulis Speed Shop Team Victory Lane Racing number 33 machine. Majulis still runs second. Wolf Inman, that continues to be your top 4 as we work on lap number 2 with 6 to go.
Down to 1 and 2 they go. Mason Inman on screen. The Slick Apparel TJS Sim Sports number 7 machine runs the top side of the speedway. Caution is out on the racetrack. First caution in heat race number 2. And this will come courtesy with our UltimateDirtTV instant replay on screen. And well, let's see what happens in this one. Looks like Ernie Williams Jr. has just gone for the pass on the inside and unfortunately made contact with the 69 car. I believe that'll be
Scott Bittinger.
It is. Well, Brett, not the way we want to start heat 2.
Oh, well, yeah, no. Yeah, but I'll leave you hanging. I'll leave you hanging on that one.
Leave me hanging on that one.
Yeah.
Well done, mate. Thank you.
Look, I'm here all day, mate. Here all day if anyone wants to chat. My feet are all sticky. It's not a good day. It's not a good start to the day.
No, especially when you've got Cordy all over you.
Yeah.
Not the way you want to go.
It's not the way you want to start a long day in front of the computer when your feet get all sticky and
Oh, yuck. No thanks.
It's not the sticky I want to be.
No, certainly not. So hello to Anne-Marie and John Beeline watching online. So to Patricia, speak English, Matt. Patricia Payne. Good one.
You see,
get a bit tongue-tied.
See Platsy's comment, if I'm here all day, you're in danger, Matt.
I know. The worst part is today's my day off, so I'm stuck here all day myself. But anyway.
Yabba.
Brett, we're set for a restart, mate. Heat race number 2. We've got 6 to go.
6 to run, pace car. And it was a pace truck. I had to see what was on as we're going to go back around one more time. I think race control just looking at that incident between Ernie Williams Jr. and Scott Bittinger. So we'll let race control make that call. Matt, I still can't get over the fact that Evans and Blake Majulis are running Pro Series sprint cars. But again, I just can't get that image out of my head on how their cars are set up. Like, you see the left rears, they're nearly off the ground. It's got so much right rear drive, it's not funny.
I know, it's all for wickeds, eh? Definitely, you can see that as you saw that with when Majulis just went to the bottom side. Then he's looking at the bottom side in turns 3 and 4, and you can just see how that car is just leaning over on the right hand side of the car. He's got that car all sorts of softness on the right hand side. So I'll tell you what, though, if anyone wants to comment on that and knows a little bit about sprint car setups, do let us know on how this is done. So it looks like, Brett, they're lining up 2 by 2. Looks like we're going green.
Certainly are. Hey, Matt, is it time for a can of Coke and a meat pie yet, seeing as it's close to lunchtime?
Well, if it is, because I'm drinking a can of Coke right now, but I don't have the meat pie.
You should have gone to Villiers and got one, but we're going to go back green 5 laps left remaining here in heat race number 2. Evans C to the inside. Oh, there goes Chase Will feeding the old right rear to Balake and Majulis. And Majulis goes upside down. And I think we're going yellow in there. We are. Second caution. Blake, you can't park there, you silly sausage.
I think you might want to pull the big remote out for this one, Brett, because I think someone hit the wall on the inside of the racetrack very hard in turn 1. I saw that and literally actually frightened me a bit. I was like, whoa. Okay. So I think that may have happened as well on the initial start. Not sure who it was, but someone hit the wall very hard. There it was, Kenneth Payne.
Wasn't the reason for the caution though, because Kenneth, you can't park there either. But I think he had contact though with another car.
I think he did.
So I want to say it was the 37 machine, or the 31, sorry, of Zane Walters. There it was. Ouch, Kenneth. I'm sure your mum is going to say you can't park there, and that the walls don't move, Matt.
No, definitely. And I'll take it out of her mouth because she'd probably say you can't park there, you silly sausage.
Yes.
So I'll beat you to that one, Patricia.
Oh, sit down, Patricia.
If you want to, just let Kenneth know that he can't park there. Well,
I think we're doing a good job of letting him know that they can't park there.
It certainly are. But then again, as we know, Brett, we've got to tell these guys every week.
Yes. It's not even every week. It's every race that they're in.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Matt, this is not good. I'm still sticky. And not for a good reason. Not for a good reason. Hello, Alec. Hey, yeah, Platzi just said he tried to move the wall. He tried to move the walls last night at Eldora. And did you know he actually completed an entire 10-lap heat race, followed it up with an entire 13-lap B main plus 2 laps. He done 25 laps in race conditions around Eldora last night. Now I know you done a little bit more, but considering that Platzi only did 4 the week before, it's not a bad effort.
I was going to say, it's I'll put a bit of salt there, and rub it in a bit because I made directly transferred into the A main, whereas he didn't. But anyway.
Ooh, Platzi, sit down. Matt's telling you to inadvertently sit down without telling you to sit down.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like we're going green, Brett, this time by Evan C, your race leader.
I got a phone call. You take this.
No worries, mate. All good. Evan C jumps on the gas through turns 1 and 2. They go this time by Mason Inman. Now back in position number 2. Williams Jr. back in 3. Majulis back in position number 5 right now on the speedway. Zane Walters holding down that 4th and final transfer position into tonight's A main. But Evan C rockets into turn number 3 and 4 this time by the popsicle sticks. Around 2 laps left to go in heat race number 2. Down to 1 and 2 they go once again. Mason Inman doing a nice job holding off Ernie Williams Jr. right now. Down the back straight into turn number 3 and 4. They'll run this time by. Here comes the Black Diamond Motorsports. UltimateDirtTV sponsored. Number 91 machine. Down to 1 and 2 they go. They pull even in turns 1 and 2. Down the back straight away. We know Evan C's got this one. But through turns 3 and 4. Second place is going to go to Ernie Williams Jr. at the line. It'll be Mason Inman coming home 3rd. Zane Walters 4th. Good run between positions 2 and 3. Well done to Ernie Williams Jr. and Mason Inman on that final lap there. An awesome race as your official results right now on your screen. Evan C. Ernie Williams Jr. will come home 2nd. Mason Inman 3rd. And Zane Walters 300 in top 4. Then you back to Blake Majulis, Scott Beaninger, Chase Wolf, Tyler Olsen, Darren Hull, and Kenneth Payne rounding out your 10-car field. Heat race number 3, about to line up on the speedway, and it's going to be Aiden Beeline. The 13A will start from 1 to his outside. From Danville, Pennsylvania, it's the 72 Mike Augustine. Position number 3 will be the 80 car of Vinny Sansone. Position number 4 will be the 1 machine of Blake Chapman. Sean Severs will up the 26 car from Bernie, Tasmania, out of position number 5. Kenny Hoffman will line up the 001 car out of position number 6. He hails from Pennsylvania. Ryan Olsen, the 111, will line up out of position number 7. Chris Forsyth in the 29 car will line up out of position number 8. And Mason Coffey in the 0.52 lineup out of position number 9. Again, 8 laps is the distance for heat race and number 3. And, well, let's see who's going to get this one. We know who Emery and John Beeline are going for. Their son, Aiden, off the front row. 8 laps on the board. Heat race number 3. Let's go racing. Down to 1 and 2 they go, though, for the first time. Aiden Beeline with the race lead, but here comes Mike Augustine to his outside. Down to turns 3 and 4 they go this time by. To across the stripe now, 1 down, 7 to go. In heat race number 3, down to 1 and 2 comes Sansone back in position 3 at the moment. Through turns 3 and 4, they'll run this time by Augustine on the bottom side. Beeline on the top side takes the race lead on the main straightaway. Down to 1 and 2 they go once again, 2 down, 6 to run. We got 5.5 laps to go. Through turns 3 and 4. Sansone is right there in position 3. Down the main straight, they'll run this time by into 1 and 2 with 5 remaining. Augustine on screen. Down to turns 3 and 4 this time by, Brett.
Yeah, what a good battle we're seeing between, well, we were seeing there between Aiden Beeline and Mike Augustine. Vinny Sansone in third, who's now got Blake Chapman closing in on his heels down through turn number 1 and 2 to work down the back straightaway. Sean Stevens in that YB Racing number 26 machine just on the outside looking in of a direct transfer directly into tonight's 30-lap main event. And I got to say, Stevens, he's closing in right now on Chapman. Well, I want to say he missed a couple of weeks ago, but rebounded back last week with the main event showing. And considering that he's your points leader coming into tonight, he's got a whole lot to prove as we come to the white flag this time by for Aiden Beeline.
Through turns 3 and 4, the white lights are flashing for the Fredericksburg, Virginia Leadfoot Kid. Through turns 1 and 2, down the back straight for the final time into turns number 3 and 4. The 13A machine, Aiden Beeline, will get the job done. In heat race number 3, the second will go to Mike Augustine.
Wow, you
third will
really
go to
are
Vinny Sansone
tonight.
I know, it's all over. All over. The tongue-tied is all happening.
You've got... How many tongues do you have? Because it is twisting.
Yeah, it's definitely twisting. There it is. Your final results. Beeline, Augustine, Sansone, Chapman, Stevens, Hoffman, Coffey, Olsen, and Forsyth. Your 9 cars in heat race number 3. Brett, heat race number 4.
Incorrect. It's a B main, Matt. 10 laps to distance, and the top 12 is what we'll be going through as we take a look at your UltimateDirtTV starting grid. Brody Brown and Blake Majulis from positions number 1 and 2.
Sean Stevens will line up the 26 from 3 to his outside. The 33 car, that is Peter Christian.
Row 3, Scott Bittinger will start position number 5. Kenny Hoffman will start position number 6.
Position 7 will go to Joe Howe. Position number 8 will be the 23 of Chase Wolf.
Mason Coffey will start position number 9, and Ethan Toda lining up out of position number 10.
Tyler Olsen will line up the 28 from 11 with Ryan Olsen to his outside, the 111 from 12.
Logan Rumsey from position number 13. Darren Hall, position number 14.
Position 15 will go to Chris Forsyth in the 29, Kyle Rozak in the 602 from 16, and Kenneth Payne running out the field in the 100 from position number 17. Well, Brett, this is what we don't want to see with these guys, especially Blake Majulis in the B main. We hardly ever see that here at Volusia.
It's probably just more time on the racetrack for him to get this car dialed in, although, again, the way that car leans over on the right rear, I dare say that those drivers have already got their cars dialed in. But here we go, Brody Brown and Blake Majulis leading us down the front straight away. Sean Stevens going straight to the top into turn 1 and 2, and here comes Majulis looking for the race lead. We are yellow.
Oh, dear. Not what we want on the opening lap of tonight's B main. We got one car, Kyle Rozak. Upside down once again in the 602. And, well, let's see what happens.
Wasn't even his fault.
No.
Ryan and Tyler Olsen is what I'm going with here.
I'll tell you what, Brett, won't be a good conversation at the dinner table between them two.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't. Oh, I'd like to be a fly on the wall. But again, Kyle, mate, history says you can't park there. Oh look, it's J-Mac. J-Mac's on iRacing.
It is. It's unfortunate he's not driving that car next year, though.
It is what it is. Silly season for the Outlaws is upon us.
That is true.
You just got good chatter by Platzi, by the way.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh, well, sorry, Platzi. I wasn't reading the comments.
That's not good enough. You know what? That seems like a you problem.
Yeah, definitely is my problem. I wasn't watching the telephone. No, I haven't gone there, Platzi, to answer your question. Normally, it doesn't happen, but tonight, unfortunately, it's because I might have eaten too many sour lollies last night. But then again, well, heat race number 3. Sorry, your B main back underway right now. Into turns 1 and 2. Majulis looking for the race lead. Contact between positions 2 and 3, and we are yellow once again. Sean Stevens went upside down in a big way. In the YOB Racing number 26. There was big contact between himself and Blake Majulis, and that is not what you want to see. Between, especially fighting for transfer placings into tonight's A main. As we take a look at your UltimateDirtTV instant replay. There it is. And wow. Big multiple car crash.
I want to say something here. I don't know if it's been said before, but like if I was to go and read a book or something about where you can and can't park, there's probably a presentation out there. I'm just trying to think. Maybe it might be something like a Power Plats presentation that'll let you know where you can and can't park. How many times already tonight have we said to drivers and throughout the season they can't actually park there and that the walls don't actually move? Hello, Johnson.
I think we've might have told them more than enough, Brett. I reckon.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
Yes, I know. Well,
hello, Maxi Bevan. Is your English teacher is here, Matt Bayery?
Yeah,
Max Bevan.
I sort of really don't need an English teacher because this stuff never really sort of happens. But you know, unfortunately, it's just a bit because it's championship night, Brett. We get excited and then unfortunately we make mistakes. But anyway,
Johnson, I'm still crippled. I hope you're doing well. How are you, Matt?
I'm well, mate.
Okay, that's not the generic answer that I wanted, but no, it's okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah, no, that's still not the answer that I wanted, but you know what? That's fine. I'm not going to ask you a third time. You had 2 opportunities. Like normally, I only give you 1 shot.
We
not
won't
miss your
go there.
chance.
It's not going to happen.
Oh, okay.
It's not coming out on broadcast. Don't make me say that.
But it'll come out elsewhere.
No.
See, Johnson says hello. Well, he says hello, Bailey. He doesn't say Matt. I mean, that could be Bailey Stewart.
Touching difficult subjects there, Wheeler.
What do you mean?
Well, as we look back on the racetrack right now, looks like the 34 car. It is leading the race. Then you go back to Blake Majulis in the 127, looking at the top side of the speedway right now. That is the reliable Energy Nick Diaz Academy. 127 Industries, Majulis C Speed Shop, 127. A rookie in the NOS Entering Sprint Car iRacing Pro Championship this season. Good to see him in that as well, driving the 410 sprint car class. Well, Brett, looks like the lights are out. We're going to get set. Our B main is set to resume.
Have you been watching the opening couple of weeks of the Pro Championship?
Mate, it's been absolutely phenomenal. The race at Kokomo. Whoa! Dang!
I'm not going to lie. So the last 2 weeks that I've actually had broadcast, but I've had the broadcast going on my phone, just obviously with no sound.
Yes.
How good is it to see Evan C and Blake Majulas, late model guys, kick sprint car guys' ass? Now, I'm a sprint car guy through and through every day of the week, but I tell you what, it is just so refreshing to see that these late model drivers that were told that they basically had no chance if they came over to the Force N side of things. And, well, look what's happening as we go back to green here in the 360 sprint cars for the Schultzie's Wallet Championship night here with Brown leading down into turn number 3 and 4. Majulis going to slide up and take the race lead. Blake Majulis will lead with 7 to go.
Down to 1 and 2 they go, and we are yellow, yellow, yellow.
What are we, Matt?
Yellow.
Oh, okay, I just wanted to make sure. You okay?
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Yeah, okay.
I'm good.
Championship night. This is going to be a good night. Yeah,
It is.
You know what? Platsy's just Platsy. Much. He's just said what we're all thinking. I'm a rallycross guy and a tarmac guy now.
Well, that is sort of true because I haven't seen you race the dirt side of things in a while there, Mr. Wheeler.
I'm a Porsche guy. Porsche.
Oh, no. It's pronounced Porsche.
No, Porsche. Like.
Anyway.
No, yeah.
See, Platsy agrees with me. Who's right, Platsy? You, me or Brett? It's Porsche, right?
Or Porsche.
No.
Yeah, see, you know what the generic response will be? Or response? Yes.
Yes.
Johnson, how much is in the wallet? It's quite large. Like, he's got all of the eggplants in that wallet. That's how
sure
big it
does.
is.
As we go back to racing, for our B main, we've got 7 to go. The 34 machine leads us down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Majulis though to the bottom side out of turn 4. Majulis will lead lap. The 7.
I apologise. He's got no idea what is going on.
I'm all sorts of out of it this week.
5 down and 5 to go. How much have you had to drink this morning, Matthew Barry?
I haven't had any to drink, mate. I've only had a can of Coke, but I haven't had anything to eat. That might be the problem.
You need to go and have a meat pie to go along with the can of Coke. 4 laps left remaining here in the only B main of the night. 10 laps is the distance, and we've completed 6 with 4 to go. We're seeing Joe Howe in the 43 machine trying to get by Peter Christian in car number 33. That's your battle for 3 and 4. Down into 1 and 2. Slide job coming out from Howe.
Down the back straight, they'll run this time by with 2.5 to go. Into turns number 3 and 4. Majulis still leads us down the main straightaway this time by with 2 laps to go. Into 1 and 2 they go once again. Joe Howe and Peter Christian fighting it out. Here comes Mason Coffey as well in the RBR Racing number 52 machine to the top side of the speedway looking for a transfer spot into tonight's A-Main. I believe it was top 12 into tonight's A-Main, wasn't it?
That's correct.
It is. So Kyle Rozak looks like he's one of the last cars to make it into tonight's A-Main as Blake Majulis crosses the line and takes out tonight's B-Main. And then go back to Brown, Howe, Coffey, and Christian in positions number 4 and 5.
Wow.
Well,
done. We're done, Matthew. We're done in the B main.
We are. And there it is, your final results for your B main. Blake Majulis, Brody Brown, Joe Howe, Mason Coffey. Then you back to Peter Christian, Kenneth Payne, Ethan Toda, Tyler Olsen, and Ryan Olsen. Round out positions 8 and 9. Sean Stevens, Kenny Hoffman, and Kyle Rozak will make it through to tonight's A main. Unfortunately, from 13th on back, they will have a meat pie and a cold refreshment in the pit area. Make sure to get some t-shirts signed as well. Looks like we're going to take a short break here on UltimateDirtTV. On the other side of this, your championship A-Main coming up for 360 Sprint Cars.
And we are back here on Ultimate Dirt TV coverage of the Schultzie 360 Winged Sprint Car Series Championship 9 here with the World of Thunder Esports League. And it's been a phenomenal 8 weeks of racing so far. Tonight is week number 9 as the checkered flag waves here on the little warm-up session as we now get set to take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. And we will go from back to front. Position number... Oh, hang on. There we go. Now we'll go from back to front. Position number 24, it's Kyle Rozek. Position number 23, it's Kenny Hoffman.
Starting from the 22nd position tonight with the YOB Racing number 26 of Sean Stevens. Position 21, driving the 111 machine, that is Ryan Olsen.
Position number 20, it's Tyler Olsen to his inside. Position number 19, Ethan Toda.
Starting from the 18th position, so from Albuquerque, New Mexico, drives the Kenneth Payne Racing number 100. That is Kenneth Payne. From position 17, car number 33. That is Peter Christian.
Mason Coffey will start position number 16. Joe Howe, position number 15.
Starting from the 14th position is car number 34, Brody Brown to his inside. Car number 127 from Asheville, New York. It is Reliable Energy, Nick Dow's Academy 127. That is Blake Majulis.
Position number 12 in car number 1. It's Blake Chapman to the inside for Wide Open Motorsports. Zane Walters will start position number 11.
Starting from position number 10 from Pittsburgh, Indiana, the Mini Hurricane, driving car number 1X. That is Mason Hannigan. Position number 9, driving car number 80. That is Vinny Sansone.
Mason Inman rolls off out of position number 8. Dakota Kuhn, the 95, will start position number 7.
Here, ladies and gentlemen, your top 6. Outside row number 3 from Danville, Pennsylvania, driving car number 19. That is Mike Augustine to his inside. From Sherwood, I think it's Pennsylvania, right? Ohio. Sorry, Ernie, my bad. The Black Diamond Motorsports number 91 machine, that is Ernie Williams Jr.
JP Scheider lines up out of position number 4 to the inside. The 13A of Aiden Beerline, position at number 3.
And well, ladies and gentlemen, your front row. On the outside of the front row will be the Team Fisher Lane Racing Tac 3 Defense number 33. That is Evan C. To his inside teammate from Hamilton, New Jersey. He drives the Team Fisher Lane Racing Tac 3 Defense Bighorn Taxidermy number 48. It is Dylan Yeager.
Well, there is no better sight in all of motorsports, ladies and gentlemen, than what you are seeing right now. 4.5 years ago, the World of Thunder Esports League group, now known as the Miller Family Trucking Esports League, with over 1,700 iRacing members and one of the oldest and largest iRacing sanctioned series. The drivers and staff from the World of Thunder Esports League would like to thank you, the fans at home, for watching the Schultzie's Wallet 360 Winged Sprint Cars. As they salute to you, the fans at home, they are 4 wide. Grab your friends, share out the broadcast. This is going to be lit, Matt.
Oh, it certainly is. There is no better sight as they get the signal to break formation. They'll line up in the double conga line of menace. And we'll get set to unleash your championship A-Main here tonight at the Volusia Speedway Park. 360 sprint car style. Don't forget, race fans, coming up a little bit later on tonight, we've got the Miller Family Trucking Super Late Model Championship as well. And we'll come back to the Volusia Speedway Park for that one. Brett,
just looking at it, have a look at Aiden Beerline's car. That's also leaning over on the right rear.
It is. Might be a thing with the Pro Series, I reckon. I have a feeling that's what it is.
Well, you can't go and hide from it anymore.
No, you can't. Well, race fans, it is time. Look at the wing angle at Ernie Williams Jr. car. It is right back in the trunk. We are set for a start, though, race fans. It is time to go racing. Let's get dirty for 30. Here at the Volusia Speedway Park, your championship A-Main is green.
And it's going to be Dylan Yeager and Evan C to lead the field down into turn number 1 and 2. Aiden Beerline quickly moving into position number 2, relegating Evan C back to position number 3. Ernie Williams Jr. with a wing tug to right back in 4th position. Lap number 1 belongs to Dylan Yeager, but here comes Aiden Beerline to the middle of the racetrack now, trying to take over the race lead. Yeager back to the outside and back to the number 1 position, but here comes Beerline once again. Slide jump attempt. He done very well to pull that car up.
Oh, did absolutely exceptional. Did the 13A machine. Evan C takes over second position from Beeline, though. Down to turns number 3 and 4. They'll run this time by. Into turn 3 and 4. Beeline with a slider nearly contacts the fence. Coming out of turn 4. Lucky not to go upside down for Aiden Beeline. That was very close. And, well, the 13A machine back in position 3 at the moment. Ernie Williams Jr. running the top side of the speedway. And, well, Brett, we're 4 laps in the books.
5 out of the top 6 drivers happen to have that World Championship license. The only driver not inside to not hold that pro license inside your top 6 is the 19 machine of Mike Augustine. And right now, he's doing a wonderful job at the moment to sit in position number 5 and to hang with the pro drivers. But right now, 5 down, 25 to go for your race leader of Dylan Yeager, Evan C., who looks to close in down into turn number 3 and 4. There's about 3 car lengths separating the pair through turn number 1 and 2.
Oh, this is going to be an exceptional A-main. I can see it already. How good so far, Mike Augustine and Mason Hannigan going at it in turns 3 and 4. This time by down the main straight away. We've got 23 to go. Here in tonight's A-main, Augustine through the middle. Williams Jr. on the top side. Hannigan look on the bottom. And, well, let's see what's going to happen this time by 22 remaining, Brett.
The Jules have moved up to position number 7 to now make that 6 out of the top 7. Hold the World Championship license. JP Scheiderer, he's going backwards at the moment. He's got the reverse blinkers on. He's -5. He started position number 4. He's back in 9th position, but still doing a wonderful job to stay inside the top 10 as he's got Joe Howe working all over. We go back up near the top 5 right now. Augustine was peeking to the inside there on Ernie Williams Jr., but he was unable to complete that pass. We come through to number 3 and 4, 10 down and 20 to go here on Championship Night, and the battle is starting to heat up for the race lead. Evan C. closing in on Dylan Yeager, less than 0.2 of a second, now closing in on the rear nerf bar.
Oh, wow. Didn't Evan C. have all of the car speeds in turn number 3? Absolutely closed in big time on the TAC 3 defense number 48 machine. Down the back straight they go. Yeager, though, pulls a bit of a lead to turn number 3 and 4. Runs the cushion in 3. Out of turn 4. Runs the cut down line out of turn number 4. Down the main straight, we are yellow. First caution in tonight's A-main, Brett, courtesy with the UltimateDirtTV instant replay.
Yeah, it's going to come via Mason Coffey and Brody Brown, the 2 drivers involved in this one, as we take a look to the 52 and the 34. So the 34 of Brown just comes down the racetrack just a little bit. Mason Coffey and the 52 know where to go, and unfortunately Brody Brown goes upside down. And, well, first time in the main event, I've got to say hats off to all the drivers, but Brody Brown, you can't park there, you silly sausage.
That is certainly true. So we'll see what happens on the restart.
Hey Matt, are you going to the Speedway anytime soon?
No, mate, I'm not, sorry.
Oh, you know, Dubbo's on this weekend, right?
Yes, I do know that, and I was actually planning to take the trip up there, but unfortunately I have to work.
Oh, that sucks.
I know.
what about the following week, the 11th?
That's Grafton, isn't it?
Incorrect. Goulburn. Goulburn's got short wheelbase wingless speed cars.
Ooh,
midgets.
ooh! I might be keen on that. Might be definitely keen on that.
It's only a 2-hour trip right down the M7 onto the old highway. We go back grim. We'll talk about it later on. 17 to go this time by for your race leader of Dylan Yeager. Oh, contact C and Beeline. There's contact between Majulas. Williams, we got the big one. Don't worry about Talladega's big one. We've got the big one here at Volusia. All of the gators were out. Someone was chomping at the bit.
Just take this one, mate. I've got a mouthful.
Well, okay. Well, I thought we were going to try and keep that all nice and professional, but tell me that's a meat pie. If it's not a meat pie, I'm going to be disappointed.
No, it's not. It's a crunchy. It's a crunchy.
I
had to get some. I don't have any meat pies in the fridge at the moment. I've got to go to the Villies.
There is a joke there, Platty. That was a huge one. All right. Yeah. Anyhow, so back to it's because while we're under yellow, who's that? I want to say Might have been. Looks like I want to say Mike Augustine might be upside down on the front straight away. Speed cars, midgets. They're on at Goulburn in a couple of weeks' time.
Oh well, you've got it, mate. I'll tell tag in the tray with you.
Well, I actually plan on going because I was actually meant to be at Gunnedah that weekend with the New South Wales wingless title, but that's already been rained out. So I'm actually going to be planning on taking the box trailer and the big scooter down.
Very good. So if the tray's not, if the back of the ute's not full, mate, I shall jump in with that.
Righto. Well, consider it done. You can tag along.
I can do that.
Now, when the other divisions are on, please don't fall asleep. Because we know once the other divisions are on, we know you're not that type of guy to watch Speedway. You're not a real Speedway guy.
I wasn't actually being legit serious when I said that. But anyway, it's all good. I love all Speedway divisions. It's really exciting to watch. So I didn't actually mean what I said.
Even a 3-car junior sedan race.
Oh, if it was just a 3-car junior sedan race, yes, I'd fall asleep. But
yeah, I've actually had the pleasure of calling it a 3-car junior sedan race before.
I bet you have, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Sit there with your hand on your cheek and go, "Yep, this guy's running for."
Yeah, no, look, you know what? You got to make it work.
No, you do, of course. And you know what? We as we know, Brett, we took part in something that was very cool with Speedway Australia very recently, and well, mate, I'm pretty sure we took a lot away from that.
Yeah, I'm still not going to lie. I still yet to watch that third video from last week.
I tell you what, mate, it was very interesting. Very interesting. So, big thanks to, I'll tell you what, a big personal thanks to Speedway Australia for putting that on. Brett, I'll tell you what, mate, it's pretty phenomenal with what they're doing with that and trying to bring on new commentators, broadcasters and things of the like into the Speedway world with the dirt side of things. And yeah, big thanks to Benny Bishop from Speedway Australia for putting that on.
Yeah, Benny Bishop worked a number of times here on UltimateDirtTV.
Yes, I do know that. So that's pretty cool.
We worked together with the World E-Series Sprint Cars a couple of years ago. That was pretty cool as well.
It certainly was. I do remember watching that at one given time. So as we go back to green, we've got 16 laps to go here in tonight's A-Main. And I tell you what, race fans, Dylan Yeager has been shot out of a cannon right now. In the 48 machine, down to 1 and 2 they go once again, Brett.
Hannigan Williams, they continue to battle on the pair of teammates. The 91 for Tim Sims and Black Diamond Motorsports. Ernie Williams Jr. in position number 3. Mason Hannigan in that Black Diamond Motorsports 1X machine, the Little Hurricane. He'll now duck it down to the inside, down into turn number 1. He'll stay glued to the bottom of the racetrack. Williams, look out, he got on the cushion and bobbled the car. And Mason Hannigan moving to position number 3. But Ernie Williams Jr. strike a bit of luck. He gets the caution. And he'll now go back in front of Mason Hannigan.
I tell you what, talk about luck. Absolutely big time lucky not to go upside down to the 91 machine. That could have been absolutely monstrous for Ernie Williams Jr. As we know, Brett, the cushion at Volusia does sometimes not play nice.
No, it doesn't. Actually, well, you know, I don't know what the cushion does anymore because, as I said, I'm not a sprint car guy. I'm half a dirt guy. I'm a rallycross guy.
I'll tell you what, it's something that's very interesting in watching in real life, Brett, too, is rallycross. It sort of got me intrigued one day, and I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to YouTube some rallycross. And, you know, some ex-WRC guys, you know, like Peter Solberg, you know, and things of the sort, Tanner Faust, they all race in rallycross, and I tell you what, God, they put on some good racing. It's pretty amazing. I was actually there was both of them in one race at one given time, and I'll tell you what, the amount of contact, Jesus, crikey!
Panels?
It was all on.
Needed?
Sorry,
new panels needed or what?
Oh, big time new panels needed.
Yeah, okay.
I think there might have been some new underpants needed for Tanner Faust because I think Peter Solberg just absolutely put a wicked slider on him in one corner. It was just absolutely unreal. But anyway, that was about 2019, that race, I think it was.
Might have to do some of that.
Yeah, mate, it's pretty fancy.
I'm going to have to YouTube some of that later on. If anybody's got any good rallycross videos that they recommend, feel free to put it in the comments, and I'm going to look at it later on. But pace car is in. Dylan Yeager, Aiden Beeline, Ernie Williams Jr. 1, 2, and 3. And Dylan Yeager looking to go to victory lane here on championship night. Green flag is back out with 13 laps remaining with 17 complete. Beeline going straight to the cushion along with Dylan Yeager, your race leader. Williams goes up top as well, and Hannigan back to the inside. Hannigan with a slide job into turn number 3.
Down the main straight, they'll run this time by into turns 1 and 2. I tell you what, Beeline is right there, right on the rear nerf bar of the 48 machine, but right now the battle is on. We'll go up front with your race leaders. The battle is on screen though. You got positions 1 and 2, a battle for the race lead, and then you go back to positions 3 and 4 with Mason Hannigan and Ernie Williams Jr. There is another battle on the racetrack right now. You've got Sean Stevenson, Mason Inman, throw in Joe Howe. 3 wide in turn number 3. Out of turn number 4. Oh, nearly contact between Mason Inman and Joe Howe. And, well, race fans, Brett, we've got 10 to go.
Yeah, 10 to go. We'll make it 9 laps remaining to work down out of turn number 4 for your race leader. Watching Sean Stevens driving the YOB Racing number 26 machine. Matt, this racetrack is slick from top to bottom in the turns. There's still a fair bit of moisture up on the top, but as they get higher and higher, closer to the wall, that cushion will come into play. As there goes Joe Howe. He'll get 2 for the price of 1 down into turn number 3 and 4. Meanwhile, Inman, Stevens, and now here comes JP Scheiterer. So the YOB Racing cars are going to go 3 wide down through turn number 1 and 2. Scheiterer working the inside behind Mason Inman. Inman and Stevens still working over for positions number 6 and 7.
Oh, it's all on right now. We've got 7 to go here in tonight's A-Main. Throwing the 31 machine in there right now. Down to turns number 3 and 4 this time by Schroeder on the bottom. Follows Sean Stevens on the bottom side of the speedway. Mason Inman is right there as well. They're almost 3 wide once again in 1 and 2. But I'll tell you what, Yeager was bouncing big time them in turn number 3 and 4 on the top side of the speedway. And the battle is on right now for modern placings, Brett. We've got 5 to go. Yeah,
5 laps remaining here on championship night. Look at Mason Inman working in this side once again on Joe Howe through turn number 1 and 2. Howe puts the 43, puts the foot down to the floor once again, trying to find all of the grips, all of the moisture. Sean Stevens here. Zane Walters in the 31 machine. How about Sean Stevens, mind you? He started 22nd, and he is up to position number 8. He is at a plus 14. He'll go back to plus 13 once Zane Walters gets on by 3 wide down into turn number 3 and 4.
Oh, this has been exceptional racing here tonight. We've got 3 to go. Here in tonight's A-Main, Sean Stevens pulls a 2 for the price of 1 deal in turns number 1 and 2. But I tell you what, the battle is on right now between the Roby Racing Cars and car number 31 riding there as well.
Yeah, watching on board right now with JP Scheiterer. You see him working the wheel. Again, we'll show the timing and scoring up on the top of the screen. Oh, wrong one. We've just got 1 lap left to go for Dylan Yeager as he works down into turn number 1 and 2. Yeager will get into turn number 3 and 4. He will see the twin checkers around. Dylan Yeager will win championship night here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Second will go to Aiden Beeline. Mason Hannigan home in third. Fourth will be Ernie Williams Jr. Joe Howe with it a plus 10 will round out your top 5. And we're going to have to wait for everybody to cross the start-finish line to get those official results. But it is all done. Matt, Dylan Yeager goes to victory lane here at Volusia.
With no surprise there as well. Dylan Yeager will get the job done over Aiden Beeline, being about to Mason Hannigan in third. Ernie Williams Jr. are strong and finishing 4th place here tonight. You go back to Joe Howe rounding out your top 5. Mason Inman home 6th. Zane Walters 7th. You go back to Ryan Olsen in 8th. Sean Stevens in 9th. And Kenneth Payne a strong finishing 10th place.
All right, we go to 11th. There'll be Tyler Olsen, Blake Chapman, 12th. Mike Augustine, 13th. JP Scheiterer, 14th. Carl Rozek, a lap down in 15th. Brady Brown, a couple of laps down in 16th position. And cars finishing back in pit road. Dakota Coons, 17th. 18th, Peter Christian, Ethan Toda, 19th, Evan C., 20th, Blake Majulis, 21st, Vinny Sansone, 22nd, Kenny Hoffman, along with Mason Coffey to make up your 24 drivers. But we're going to go down to victory lane. Let's see what I'm going to bring in your race winner. And I'm going to let you do the honours of chatting to first and third tonight.
Well, I tell you what, race fans, no surprise to have this guy back in victory lane. A good run tonight for Dylan Yeager. And Dylan, mate, another fantastic run here at Volusia here tonight, and another way to cap off championship night so far with sprint cars.
Yeah, holy crap, that track was wicked. That cushion was insane, you know. I'm usually known as a bottom feeder, and I had to get a little out of my comfort zone there and try it over the top, and it was really sketchy. So, I mean, I'm glad that we didn't junk our stuff and still ended up with the first place. I did try the bottom there in 3 and 4 on that last lap, and it seemed to be a little bit better. But you know, I was so committed to the top that I wasn't going to go down there. But yeah, good run to Aiden and Mason, and yeah, good way to cap off the season.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Not a good way to start the night. Obviously, still got super late models left to go, but mate, we know there's a lot of good people on this race car that you'd like to thank, and well, a good start to the night so far.
Yes, sir. Got to thank y'all for the broadcast. Got to thank everybody at Team VLR for everything they do for me. I got to thank Bighorn Taxidermy, Toter's Isle of Frenchies, Tag 3 Defense, Elite iRacing Graphics, and CFM Esports. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the Supers. Well
done, Dylan. We go down now to Brett Wheeler with our second place runner here tonight.
Yeah, standing by with Aiden Beerline. Aiden, mate, congratulations on second place. And, well, tell you what, that cushion was pretty gnarly upstairs, and well, you somehow made it work, and you bring up second place. You can't be too disappointed with that one.
Yeah, definitely not. I mean, we just didn't have the car to contend with Dylan for so many laps, and it would come in and it would go away, but definitely take home a second tonight.
Mate, what could you have done differently to make this car, this 13A, just a little bit better?
Probably different gear. I think they were just so much faster in the starts, and then it just never came. I really just needed a whole entire race stint of no yellows, and sadly we didn't get that.
But mate, congratulations on second place, and a great season for you in the 360 Sprint Cars. Aiden, before we let you go, sponsors, shouts, all that good stuff, buddy. Who makes this happen for you?
Well, first off, of course, I got to thank my Lord, my Savior, Jesus Christ, and my mom, my dad, and Reflection Cabinetry, Gage Steven Designs, Alex for all the custom sets and all the weekly help, and just everyone that backs this car up.
There we go. Aiden Beerline home in second spot. Matt, you caught up with our third place finisher of Mason Hannigan.
Yeah, we sure did. Good to have this guy back in victory lane. As a bit of a character too is Mason Hannigan. Mason, a good way to cap off the 360 win sprint car season here at Volusia, mate. But hey, not a good way to cap off third place here tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Wish I would have started further, but that's part of it sometimes. And that had been the most roughest cushion I've ever felt at Volusia, and it was fun while it lasted. Just wish we could have got a shot there at the end, but that's part of it, and we'll go on from there.
Mate, obviously, the A-Main, talk us through what could have been done differently with from the team and yourself, obviously, with this race car.
I don't know about the race car. The race car felt pretty good there in the beginning. Just wish I would have had myself in a better spot for the feature, and just kind of missed a couple of crashes there, and it helped us get up to third, and that's probably why we finished there too. So better be lucky and get any day of the week. So happy to finish third, and hate to see him go for next season, but we'll come in and run the big blocks and see how we stack up.
Well, mate, a good run here tonight. And, well, Mason, we do this every time that we speak to you, mate. But, hey, there's a lot of good people in this race car that you'd like to thank.
Yeah, Black Knight Motorsports for sure. Tim Sims, UDTV, Velocity Race Designs, all the boys at World of Thunder, and you guys for broadcasting it. And hopefully we'll see you guys at the big blocks next season.
Well, there it is, Brett, a well-spoken young man in Mason Hannigan. Mate, what a way to cap off 360 Wing Sprint Cars. And I'll tell you what, a good way to start the night.
It certainly is. This is race number 1 completed for Championship Night here Sunday evening with the Miller Family Trucking World of Thunder Esports League 360 Sprint Cars is done. A big thank you to Schultzie's Wallet for being the title sponsor for the season. As the boys already said that they won't be coming back next season. They'll take a season off. The season is somewhere. I don't even know when they're going to start, but that'll start in the new year. Of course, this is the last time you'll see the sprint cars on Sunday night with the World of Thunder Esports League for a number of months. But again, with some other divisions being programmed on Sunday evening, we certainly look forward to having the new divisions here on UltimateDirtTV. And a big thank you to, of course, the staff at the Miller Family Trucking World of Thunder Esports League. They do a phenomenal job week in and week out for putting on these events and putting on these races, giving drivers somewhere to race each and every Sunday night. But we're still not done with just yet. Super late models up in about 45 minutes time. We'll have 2 servers going up at the same time, all vying for 20 starting positions in what is a 60-lap main event. Who will take home that championship? We will find out on the other side of this, probably in a couple of hours' time. But until next time, on behalf of the team here at UltimateDirtTV, on behalf of Matt Bailey, I am Brett Wheeler, signing off, saying goodbye. We'll see you back for the Super Late Models.